Hello and welcome to another early morning here in beautiful Nova Scotia. Bit of a quiet morning it feels. Beautiful blue sky, but it's still very early and I feel like I almost should be whispering. Just a whisper of a breeze through the trees with the new leaves on them, etc. But bright and early for me, and a new project to be done, a new project. So now the greenhouse geography, or whatever you want to call it, has been sorted. Now I've cut it down from what it was before. I'm ready to move on to more projects around the greenhouse and sort of finishing it off really. And one of those projects I wanted to do is to put some water butts around the back here to collect the rain from the roof. Obviously rainwater is the best you can have for your plants. And even though my water from the house is actually from a well, so really it's from the rain in the ground, it goes through filters, etc. So it'd be better to have nice unfiltered rainwater in the greenhouse if possible. So I've got a water butt. I want a couple of water butts, but I've only got one for the minute. And what I'm going to do, so I'm around the back of the greenhouse, got this water butt. As you can see here, I've got some pallets, as usual, got to use pallets. Got some pallets so I can raise it off the ground, and what I'm going to do, I probably might even put another pallet there to get it even higher, and then I'm going to plumb it through into the greenhouse. There was a hummingbird just hovering above me just then. I'm going to plumb it through to the greenhouse, and then I've got the water in the greenhouse on tap, and I can use the gravity of the fact that this water butt will be off the ground, and hopefully I'll have the tap a bit lower down, and the gravity to be able to either have just a little tap inside there or a hose, depending how strong it is. And to make it stronger I need to make it higher. So I think I'm going to put another pallet on top of the three that I've got, and then what I'm going to do, I've got a clad behind there with pallet slats, as you can see. So I've cut a load of pallets up already over the last few days, and I'm going to clad that bit and then clad that bit behind there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to clad it off the face of the pallets themselves, so you know it looks nice and neat there. And the only trouble is, see the bottom, I've got, as you can see, the bottom pallet is plastic, which is excellent because obviously that's not going to rot, but it's a bit bigger than the other ones. So what I'm going to do is get some other pallet slats and extend these pallets through to the end. You'll get what I'm on about as I start doing it. So there we go. New project. Should only take me a few days. Really, it's just nailing in the pallet slats and facing that off. But then obviously you've got to drill through there and then plumb it through. Oh, and obviously the guttering I've got to do along the side here. Bring it round so that the water comes into the actual water butt. There you go. Nice few days work, keeps me up the streets, wouldn't it? Better get on with it. So first things first, I think I'm going to put these slats down the back and the sides of the unit. I'm just going to use nails, and I'm even just going to use the nails that I took out of the actual pallets in the first place. Nice and cheap. So the trouble with using the old nails is sometimes they're not in the greatest condition, and this is hardwood, so sometimes you have to use a few different nails to get the right one. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going to go that way today. Finish off that end, or carry on along that side now. Looks not too bad. Don't know whether I'll paint it or not yet. Right, that is the two wings there, either side of the platform. That's as far as I'm going to go here today. I can carry on with that later. So next, let's build the platform up and then see what I've got to do. Probably cut some slats to fit all the way across the face here like this, so it looks nice and neat. But first, let's put the platform up and then see how high the water butt is. So that is 4 pallets high. I reckon I should go higher, and I will. Bit rocky at the minute. Right, that is now 5 pallets high. That should give me a good bit of gravity feed when I plumb it through into there, and the water will be going downhill then, so that I can get a good bit of water out then. So what I'm going to do now is basically face the front of these off. I'll show you a bit better. So I'll cut a load of pallets off now and just face the front of that so it looks a bit neater. I know this is like going to be a sort of work area, but want to make it half decent, don't we? So I'll do across there and across there. That'll look good. I shall get on with that then. Oh, and also I'm going to obviously secure these all together so it's nice and secure, because it's a bit rocky at that end where there's a gap. But I'll soon sort that out. Hello, welcome back. I say welcome back in that sort of I haven't seen you for a long time type voice, because I haven't seen you for a long time. It's actually been a few weeks since I filmed the last scene, consumed by all the sort of early summer, late spring plantings and getting things together, and some other projects I had to get on with. But what do you think? I've put all the fascia boards across the front and the side, and I've put this sort of top plates here and here just to sort of make it look a little bit better. Need to sand it down, but I think that does the job, makes it look a little bit better. got to plumb this in now, and then I'm going to put the gutters around the side. Let's have a little look at what we've got to do there, shall we? So I've sort of got this water butt the wrong way round, so to speak, because there's the spout that you would normally use to be sort of draining water off if you had it on your sort of outside. But I'll be plumbing a hose off there and through into the greenhouse. So we've got guttering to put all the way along there, and then a corner, come around there, come out a bit. Well, I'll push this back in, and then the downspout going in the hole at the top, and that should fill it up nicely. Take all the water from the top there and bring it round. Make use of it, eh? Right, as usual, I better get on with it. Hello, well, welcome back. My apologies, I've been a few days again. Sorry if you've been hanging about, but I've finished. Well, just about finished. No, I've finished to all intensive purposes. So, I have put the guttering in round the side, as you can see. I haven't finished off the other end, but that doesn't matter for this video. But I finished the guttering around there, piece, and then into there. And if you just hang on, I'll test it with you. Et voila! So that's good. So, as you can see, that works well. Now, I've plumbed it in down the bottom here, as you can see, plumbed it in into the inside. So why don't we go and have a look and see what that looks like. So here we are on the inside where the business end is. So as I said, I've plumbed it in on the inside. So now once I want to actually fill up my watering can, I just, and hey presto, we have water. Now obviously it's not coming out at a rate of knots, but it saves me getting either going outside there to the tap or getting the hose pipe in here. Got a ready source of water. Got to be happy with that, haven't you? Just rigged up a little holder there. While we're here, check out these tomatoes. Are they not looking good or what? I'm looking for some juicy tomatoes in a month or so, a few months time maybe. They're looking good anyway. So, took me a few weeks, but I mean it wasn't a particularly big job. I just got loads of other things to do. But, plumbed in, water butts there, platforms there, water to the inside of the greenhouse. Job is a good one.